episode of Coke and Sale. Once again, I don't know what fucking episode it is. What episode is it? 18?
I think it's 18. Episode 18.
Episode 18, I think. So it's our 18th birthday. Alright, we're barely legal. And we need to talk about the fights that happened this past weekend.
Here we go.
Fucking, first off, let's just talk about the shit we care about.
Yeah.
Jose Aldo and Peter Yan, the stoppage, should have happened way sooner.
Yes, it should have happened.
It should have happened like a minute sooner.
Yes.
He was not defending himself. He was getting pounded with his literally like this on the ground. How was that?
A minute.
You're fighting.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And a minute is a long time. If you've never fought before, a minute is eternity.
Just getting hit in the head.
Yes.
And I think he was getting hit in the back of the head. He was getting hit like
that's bad. That's bad refereeing. Bad refereeing.
Bad.
It should have been stopped.
It doesn't even matter if all the punches were hard punches.
Yeah, they don't have to be hard.
No, it didn't.
They don't have to be hard.
Especially for getting punched for as long as he was getting punched. But the volume he was
too
getting
much.
punched.
It's way too much. Bad.
You seen him with the blood just like, how much more blood do you need to see come out this man or whatever before you like he's not reacting.
But like you said, he was not defending himself. He did not defend himself. He wasn't making a fighting move. He just curled up like somebody that's never fought in the UFC before. Just curled up. He covered himself up and took blow after blow after blow after blow. And it didn't have to be significant strikes, like you said, just blows.
What do you think about Dana White saying that he's he feels that he didn't look old. He feels that he didn't look. He feels that he looked good. He feels like he's pretty much one more fight and he's gonna be pretty much back like a rematch type shit. You know what I'm saying? Do you think that Dana White is still trying to push the Aldo because like money factor and eyes and this and
because of the name?
You know what I mean?
Because to me,
I
Aldo didn't look like Aldo.
I would give him lower competition. I wouldn't put him up there now. Like I'd probably put him in like maybe number 7.
If he wanted to get back up into it, he has to do a lot more than what he did that particular fight because he wasn't Aldo of old. He's a new Aldo, so that means, bro, you got to reinvent yourself. You got to climb back up. The Aldo name still gets respect, and I think that's what Dana is doing, trying to give him that respect and giving him those fights, but you still have to earn it. And
I think Dana should give him some like how he does Cowboy.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
because
every so
Cowboy,
often, he'll throw Cowboy a youngster, somebody like,
absolutely.
The fuck, he's old, he's been in the game for too long, whatever. Like, I can get him. You know, they think because somebody else got him or whatever. Mm-hmm. You know, like who was that? Mickey Gallo that he got like that.
Yes.
Came up talking shit, whatever, this and that. Then he fought Cowboy, got knocked the fuck out.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's levels to this shit.
So
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think Aldo has to do that because when you just throw him in there with the contenders, he's not the champion anymore. So
get his confidence up, get him some competitive fights.
Let him get some more
W's. Make some money.
Yes,
you know what I'm
get
saying?
some more W's.
Celebrate him.
And then, after he builds that...
Put him with like the top 3, like maybe number 3.
Yes.
See what happens.
Because I think now Aldo needs to rethink his strategy. It's like any other sport. Any sport. If you're a tremendous scorer in basketball, and that's all you do is score... As you climb that ladder, sometimes you don't score as much. You start becoming a facilitator. So even in a fight game, you're on a aggressive. You're attack mode. Now I think as you climb the ladder when you're doing the whole fight scene, I think you better learn how to become more of a counter striker.
I feel like Aldo was always a counter striker, but you know what he didn't do that he was famous for was the leg kicks. There wasn't enough leg kicks.
And I don't think that, and what I'm saying, and if he thought that he slowed down a little bit and he can't strike those leg kicks like he still leg kicks like a jab.
I feel like he could have. I feel like
he should have thrown some. Yeah, he should have tried. But you know what I mean?
He didn't make any effort. I didn't see enough leg kicks from him.
And what that says to me is,
you think Justin Gaethje fires off faster leg kicks than him? But
no.
he fucking does them shits, and he don't give a fuck. He can do it.
But see, Gaethje just does it. Gaethje doesn't give a shit. Gaethje would throw it.
So you think Aldo's a little hesitant?
Yes. He's being hesitant, and I think he's doubting himself, which causes that type of fight.
Yeah.
You know,
even he was doing good, and then out of nowhere, it's kind of like...
Yes. Getting in the scramble, he doubts himself like, shit, I'm not doing something. and I think he's thinking too much. And if he just fought, bro, just fight. Just do your damn thing. Just fight. Throw your kicks like you do. If one misses, you're like, okay, I got to do my kicks a little better, or I got to time it better, or I got to counter it with this, or fake a fade, a right, and throw a kick.
I think he should start doing some Anderson Silva shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Again, put him in there with the lower competition. You know what I'm saying? Let him have some fun. You know, go out there, show off. You know what I mean? Like, you're still great. You can still do a lot of crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Again, let people appreciate you.
Which is also a confidence builder.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, it also build up, you know what I'm saying, for when he does line up with somebody who really means something as it comes to title contention.
And then sometimes, some of these fighters, you know, and I respect them to the fullest, but sometimes there's nothing wrong with calling it quits after a certain time.
He's only 33.
Yeah, but it's a fight game.
Forever.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's the fight game. Yeah, he's only
33, but he's been there since.
But in the fight world, and you've been there since a teen, that's a long time.
Robbie Lawler is another one.
Yes, that's a long time. Been
in UFC since he was 19.
So that's a long time. So I know people probably think, oh, that's not. You're in there fighting day in and day out. It's not like boxing. And I love boxing, but MMA is different. You have elbows, fists, knees, submissions. You have multiple, facets to MMA as opposed to boxing. So a boxer can have longer tenure than an MMA fighter because of the strike factors or the multitude of strike, factors in that game. So it's going to be totally different.
So, that being said, do you think Dana White is trying to push him too much? You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, do you feel like that he has any regard for his health? Coming off, he spoke, speaking good about somebody, but then, also kind of, insinuating that you're going to put him in there with, another fucking, maybe a rematch or the next guy in line type shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's ready for that right now.
I know rematch he's not.
I think he needs to relax.
He has to.
He might need to take a year off
and rethink. Like I said, rethink what you're doing because
he made $430,000 off that fight.
Yeah, and if you think this is what you still want to do, like I say, take somebody that's not actually in the top 6, or start with a number 10 contender. And see what you can do with a number 10 contender. Because if a number 10 contender can deal with you, and you don't need to. It's time. You know what I mean?
It's time to just start making your money.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Go on.
Yes.
Look what Cowboy is doing something that I think a lot of older fighters need to pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? You don't always need to go out title. And if you can't get it, cool. There's still other entertaining, winnable fights.
What I think Cowboy is doing,
competitive fights.
He's actually helping those younger fighters. Bro, you're in there with a seasoned vet. He may not be that top contender he used to be, but he's gonna give you a better fight than any other
top
person. Yeah, but what I'm saying, he's gonna give you a better fight than any other person at your level.
Mm-hmm.
He's been here. He's been up here. And you're fighting him, so he's going to show you all kinds of stuff like, damn, I need to work on such a man. Cowboy had me in such and such. Damn, he did
I didn't
this.
know he could do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he's helping a lot of young fighters, even though he's not fighting the top 4, top 5 contenders. You know what I mean? He's still giving you great fights because it is entertaining. Mm-hmm. He is competitive because he has competitive nature in him. He's still at that age where he can still be competitive. So what? He's not the champion. But he's still giving you competitive fights and he's making his money. Until he's ready to okay, I'm ready to retire. He's taking the smart fights, even though people say, oh, it's kind of... They're actually smart fights, but they're competitive fights. He's not taking, this is a number 112. He's taking good fights.
And come at it again, the Cowboy way, which is, and I like that I said it like that, the Cowboy way. Do it the Cowboy way, which is... Tell them, just come out and just say, look, I'm just trying to have fun right now. I'm trying to make some money. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my last legs type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to get like
let's see what I can do before I leave.
Thank you. That's it.
You know, let's see what I can do.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all.
But he's still giving us exciting fights. There's still
and
great matchups for him.
He does.
You know
Cowboy goes in there like, this is my last fight. We don't know when it's going to be his last fight, but he fights every fight like it's going to be his last fight.
Still, if Mike Perry wants to fight somebody, fuck it.
Yes.
Line that shit up.
Yes.
Go, hey, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee Cowboy wants to fight him and shit. You know what I'm saying? I know they're not in the same weight class, but, you know.
But he'll go.
Yeah. Mike Perry's talking about moving up to 170 anyway to fight Darren Till, so. But anyways, before we get off topic, so back to the card. So Jose Aldo, beast, you know, competitive rounds until it was over. When it was over, it was over at the end of the day.
Yes. Bad referee.
Peter Yan has some fucking heavy hands. That motherfucker can crack. You know what I'm saying? And you've seen it. Like, at first, all those kind of dealing with it, then out of nowhere, it just kind of like, it broke him down. You know, which also kind of brings me to, how hard does Conor McGregor hit?
I think, now, with that, I think
McGregor put Dustin down in the first round. McGregor put, he didn't put away Holloway, but nobody really does.
No, but McGregor had great timing.
He put out Eddie Alvarez, I think, in the second or third, with a clean and stood with him. You know what I'm saying? Something that people didn't think he was going to, he didn't think he was going to do. Stood in the pocket with him, was just reacting.
Now with me, I mean, I'm not saying McGregor doesn't have power, but what it is,
it's more accuracy and precision and timing. But
because those fighters that fought McGregor got so deep into their head, they went out there, their game plan was shit from the get-go. Because they went out there, chin first, so pissed off at McGregor, it was personal to them. And McGregor was still in fight mode.
Do you, all right, now I know it's different, but accuracy does get you a long way. Mm-hmm. But look at, I know I'm about to compare male and female, but look at a Shevchenko. Very accurate, very precise, good timing, but doesn't drop anybody.
Power. So McGregor has power.
That's really what I was getting at. You know what I'm saying? There's people who have timing. There's people who can hit people
McGregor has timing and power. He has enough power.
Because he hit him. Also hit him on the back foot. That's another thing.
Because Aldo, have
you seen the shots that Aldo took?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like since then, even
Aldo when Aldo took those shots, Aldo was on both feet, planted this way, and took those shots. He went at McGregor chin first, damn near. Yes.
Yeah. But he also did that shit against Peter Yan and shit.
And he got clipped.
Yeah.
I think McGregor has more power than Peter.
I think he's a lot bigger than Peter. I think, what are they fighting at? 145 or 135 right now?
Yes.
So, I think 135 actually.
And that was the difference between McGregor's fight with Aldo and Peter's fight.
So you think Aldo can take the punches because now he's fighting a smaller weight class again?
Yes, and he was planted. See, and I'm telling you, when you go at somebody, all it takes is if somebody has decent power and you're off your game plan, you can't go into any fight with that type of emotion and lose your game plan. And I know there's some fighters that can fight with emotion, but they don't lose sight of what they're doing. Aldo lost sight of what he was doing when he fought McGregor because McGregor talked so much shit to him. Aldo just ran at him. Did the same thing what happened to Doofus that fought Masvidal. Masvidal gave him that knee. Boom! Fight over in 2 seconds. You know what I mean? Because because he went at Masvidal with his chin. Masvidal gave him his knee. And Aldo did the same thing with McGregor. So Aldo took Peter's shots because it was a different fight, and he is lighter. But he also stood with both feet solid and took Peter's shots. Even though he did this and he leaned a little bit, boom, he got caught. But he was still solid on both feet, and he wasn't fighting with emotion with his chin out.
Yeah, it was sad. Like I said,
it was
a good fight all the way up until the ending. And I the referee.
Like you said, 1 minute too long, getting hit.
You could have got
I don't
this man
care.
hurt. You know
Yes, I don't care if it was an amateur hitting on Aldo. That was too many punches, especially to that part of his head. And way too many.
I don't care if it's 16-ounce gloves. That's
exactly way too many.
Okay.
Period.
Fucking next fight that I want to talk about. Rose and motherfucking Jessica Andrade.
Yeah.
That was probably the most entertaining fight of the night.
Man.
In my opinion.
If any of you just tuned it in right when you saw the end of the fight.
And when you said about female fights, compared to Jorge Masvidal's on the card and shit like that, Aldo's on the card, you know what I'm saying? And the female somehow outshined them.
And when you look at Rose's face, if you just tuned into it, it looked like she got the ass whooping of her life, but that really wasn't the case. She just took some hard ass shots.
She got ass in the third round.
Yes, she took some hard ass shots, and I think she just knocks up more than the other fighter. But
I think Andrade hits a lot harder.
Yeah, honestly. She does. Well, you see her arms, she's like a dude. I said.
Well, not only that, but when she gets in, like the way that she was moving like Tyson. I don't know if you've seen her head moving and shit, but she improved her head moving like a motherfucker. She was in the pocket, but she was the whole fight, and her stamina was fucking great too.
Yes, it was.
You know what I'm saying? Like she looked sharp, and she was boom boom in there, landing her shot, taking some but giving some back. I was surprised. She improved her stand-up game tremendously.
She took some shots.
Tremendously compared to her last. Yeah, she did.
And what tripped me out was she took some shots.
Clean shots.
Her face did not change. And that's what I'm saying. So if you saw the fight, you would have think that Rose. Yes, you would have thought that Rose didn't touch her at all. But Rose fought a hell of a fight. Her jabs were crisp as hell.
Which is what she did the first time they fought, but then she got caught.
And she almost did the same thing.
The third round.
Yes. She almost effed up and gave up the fight again. She was winning both rounds and almost jacked up that third round.
How do you think she jacked it up? What do you mean?
Well, because it's almost like
in my opinion, I feel like Jessica she was a little better than that round.
Yeah, she came a little bit more aggressive, but I think Rose should have still stepped. It's almost like her stamina was leaving her, but she still should have stepped back and stuck with her jab.
I felt like she knew she was going to win, just like how she fought the first time.
That's like football, and you're playing prevent defense, and you mess around and lose.
Yeah. I think that's really what happened. Like,
you're probably absolutely right. You're probably absolutely right.
I don't think it was anything, but I think she was just like, you know what? I'm still going to fight. I'm not going to fucking just like not do anything.
But I got this.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So she kind of let her guard down a little bit. She kind of just like,
and that's how
as long as I don't get caught, she's probably looking for a body slam. But Jessica's trying to knock her fucking head off.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and she was swinging.
She tried her fucking hardest.
When she hit her in
and
the
she hurt her too.
Yes,
she hurt her too.
Yes, she did.
She almost got her ass.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, if they'd have scored that at 10-8 and shit, it'd have been an even fight. Then you got to do it again.
Man, they got to run it back.
But now, surprisingly, Rose actually called out Wei Shang.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't think she wants that right now.
No, neither do I. Because
that's a big bitch.
Andrade hits hard. Zhang, whew.
She might.
Hey,
she might be
hard.
She might be second to Amanda.
Yes, I was just about to say that. She is like the Asian Amanda. Whew. I mean, I still think Amanda will edge that fight. You know what I mean? Because Amanda's just...
she's way bigger. Come on now.
Yeah, Amanda's just...
that's not gonna work.
She's just a beast, period.
Like, Wei Jane doesn't hit as hard because she's just that much more smaller. You know what I'm saying? Whereas she's big for her division, she's not...
Yes.
She's big, nice, and thick and shit for her division, but she's not big, nice, and thick compared to Amanda Nunes. Amanda Nunes is a dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But she don't look like a dude, not like that, but she's a dude.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? In the sense of... when she throws punches, if you're just looking at like a silhouette, you're not gonna know the difference between a dude and her.
No, because she throws them straight from the shoulder, just like
a dude.
And it is straight punches.
When she has somebody on the ground and pound, it's like a dude.
Yes.
Like it's like she's the boyfriend
coming
in the ring,
coming down at you with some power.
Yeah, bitch, I told you, stop bitching. Oh, like she's.
So Rose,
But
Mama,
I don't know about that one.
Mama,
I think she's a
get
relax.
your stuff together, man. Get your stuff together.
I feel like she needs to run it back with Joanna to make sure.
Yes, to make sure you're ready for that, because
Joanna's ready. Joanna actually looks good.
Man,
Whenever she was the person that hung in there and shit.
Tell you now, she always ready.
Her face,
Jack.
Whoa.
Jack.
But
she was still standing.
If it wasn't for her face swelling up, she would have been just like Jessica Andrade.
Yes.
She was still throwing like she wasn't hurt. She was still throwing like her face wasn't swollen
like
a fucking
damn
pumpkin.
Klingon. She looked like something off of Star Trek. But she was still throwing them punches. So
clean,
yes.
crisp. You know what I'm saying? Timing.
So,
like she was there. Like
I know your honor is bad. So yes, you're right. Rose, get with her first. And then deal with.
Like I know it's gonna be for the third time, but I mean, Joanna's
next.
Trilogy, you
can't. Good. If
but
it's
my thing is,
trilogy,
you
good.
can't. I feel like you can't skip Joanna right now. I
No,
feel like they're already lined up for the rematch.
Because
so I know you just came back and you had a nice little Williams against the number
but
2.
Still, yeah, you're right.
Joanna
deserves that respect.
Yes, she's been working her way back to the top. You retired.
The championship.
She would have lined it back up with you and shit or something.
Yeah, the championship goes through her. Anybody who wants to get with Shane, gotta go through Joanna first.
Yes. She earned that.
Yes.
Like she didn't bitch. I need to get no, she just fucking beat bitches' asses and shit until she fucking got back to the top. You know what I'm saying? Now you can't deny me and shit. And then who else is gonna compete with her the way I just did? You know what I'm saying? If she beats me twice, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I can still fight Rose. She can still make money. Now that's another one. She can still make money and shit fighting Rose. You know what I'm saying? She can still
that's a money draw. That's a money draw.
She can go out probably on that. You know what I'm saying? If she wants to.
That's a money draw. Period.
Because she gonna have the Wayland Jane. That's gonna give her some good money.
Yes.
And then the Rose. That's 2 pay-per-views right there. Like you're chilling. Retire. Just invest your money. You know what I'm saying? Like
and you're good.
Get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't need to prove anything else. You're one of the baddest bitches to ever do it. Like low key, motherfuckers were saying you was the baddest bitch and shit for the longest.
For the longest.
Yeah.
For the longest.
So motherfuckers need to not forget about the boogie woman.
Yeah, I still think her hands is dope.
At first, for the longest, she had the best hands in MMA.
Yeah, quick,
even when it came to dudes.
Yes,
motherfuckers was you had to put her with dudes at one point until Amanda Nunes came. Then Amanda Nunes shut all that
Amanda
shit.
came
and Shevchenko.
Amanda, Shevchenko.
I low key want to see that. Did they fight already?
Amanda and Shevs? I don't know.
No, not Amanda. Amanda, they fought twice.
Yeah,
I think.
They fought.
Yeah, they fought twice.
But Shevs hung with Amanda though.
Yeah, I know, but I'm talking about Joanna. That could happen.
That might be an interesting fight. I think
Shevchenko.
That would be a fight. That would be a fight.
I'd be more excited for that fight than I would be for
I think Shevs would actually
most dude fights right now.
I think Shevs would actually edge Joanna right now. I think, me personally. Other people may think differently, but
no, that's
I think
cool. What about Wei Jane? That's what I'm talking about.
That will be something because Zhang has that power and and Shevs has. She got kicks. And
she throws combos. She's in that pocket.
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
So she's there to get hit.
She has those kicks and she got some combos too.
Yeah.
I mean, we both know that her power.
Because remember before it was only Shevchenko and Amanda Nunes.
We know that her power is not going to match Zhang. Shev's power is not going to match hers.
Yeah,
her quickness,
it's probably not.
Her quickness, absolutely. And I think she can. I think if she won, it would be based solely on her quickness and how many punches and bunches she can get.
She don't get hit that much either, though.
No, she doesn't.
And she can take it to the ground.
So if Zhang,
but how strong is Zhang though?
Yes, because
that's I don't know. Like Shevchenko can take bitches to the ground, but can you take that bitch to the ground?
Yes. She's strong, bro. That'd be a good one. That's a great call out.
That's a great call out. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think anybody said that one yet. All right. What else we got on the fucking?
Move it up.
What was it? What was the code name?
Oh damn it!
I know it was a goddamn cold, man.
Holloway.
Oh, damn. Robbery.
Holloway.
Robbery.
Got straight.
Robbery.
Robbed, period. He got robbed. They didn't even have their mask on. We knew exactly who robbed them. That was horrible.
It's depressing.
Horrible.
Like, honestly,
even the media had Holloway winning.
the card was good. Even when Vanzant lost to start it off,
Yes.
it was still good because whatever.
Paige just slipped up and left her arm out there too long. She was getting out of the damn hole and she left her arm out there too long. Mistake. She capitalized and lost. So there you go. But
But I mean, like I said, even that fight,
Yeah.
that was entertaining.
It was.
The fight after that was entertaining. The fight after that was entertaining. You know what I'm saying? And
then the Holloway fight.
that was entertaining. And then I'm like, Holloway got this shit. He's shushing the judges and shit in between the rounds.
Yeah.
Stop talking shit. You don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Hey,
you know what I'm
Holloway,
saying?
I'm gonna tell you now,
he
bro.
puts him down in the first 2 rounds. You know, at the end of the rounds.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, that's easy. You know what I'm saying? That's
Holloway
easy.
got straight
Holloway.
robbed, period.
Third round is in the air, okay.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
But still, third round they can say it's in the air or whatever, but I still
in my
think
opinion, Holloway still got it.
Yes.
Fourth,
I
think what's his name got it? Volkanovski got it.
Yes.
But you know, I feel like round 5. And then I had a 3-1 going into the 5th.
I did.
I had a 3-1.
I had Holloway 3-1. And I even told people at work, even if you gave V the last round, it's still 3-2.
Yes.
I don't know how you sum that, any type of math, 3-2.
Because he didn't knock down
You
Holloway.
edged him around.
You took him down and didn't do anything.
These 2 rounds canceled out each other. That last, that one round that's standing is Holloway.
He took
this
him
is what
down.
they did to Holloway.
He took him down out of defense.
That's what they did to Holloway. All right, so that's garbage.
He took him down out of defense, because he was scared. He was getting pieced up and shit on the
Yes.
feet. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like, oh, I'm dominating the fight, I'm going to take... Like, no, he was losing. He was getting dominated on the feet. He was getting tagged the fuck up. You were in Holloway's world. You know what I'm saying? You're getting mixed the fuck up. And that's what I said the whole fight, pretty much. He was just getting mixed the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And then he was, I got to go for the leg. That's what it was.
And
it was
that's what he
scared.
did.
He was scared
Yes.
going for the legs and shit. You know what I'm saying?
So,
like, he couldn't deal with it.
In order not to get hit, let's go close quarters. Let's try to take him down. Let's get him to the ground. But
And then they're talking, well, it's not a robbery because it was only off 1 point. I had it 3-1 going into the goddamn 5th, and even if you gave Volkanovski the 5th, which I disagree.
yeah. Okay. For all the people that don't know,
Nothing. I mean, 3.
MMA, sitting up there talking all that mess.
I thought what
Show
they
me
doing
one media person that said that Holloway lost.
Weren't they doing a 10-8? Aren't they doing like the 10-9 and 10-8 scoring system?
Yep.
How come those knockdowns didn't count?
I
don't understand their scoring.
Dana White said the same thing.
Dana White came out. Yeah, he was
media.
pissed. He was like, "Hey, did anybody have it for Volkanovski?"
He said, any of the media?
Right.
Any of the media?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Nobody? Okay. So that says it right there.
The whole room
If
full of
nobody
motherfuckers.
in the media gave it to V, Holloway won. Period.
I think I did enough to win. Like, you sound
No,
like
you
Paquiao
didn't.
versus Marquez.
Yes. No, you did not.
Sound like
You sound
Paquiao
like
versus
damn
Marquez.
Broner talking about everybody gonna beat that boy. No, bro, you lost. Period. That's horrible. That is garbage. That's somebody that has no integrity. You know you lost that damn fight, period. I don't give a damn. Man, the last fighter that I saw give somebody credit was Hamill in MMA when he got the DQ win over John Jones, and he said, I do not want to win like this. He has integrity. He said, I don't want this damn win. John Jones won that fight. That is one... they said that it was 12-6, and he gave that win to John Jones, even though they gave him the W. He said, I don't want to win like that. That is called integrity. He knew he was losing that fight, and that's where more fighters need to come from. Period. Yes. That's where more fighters need to come from. That's bullshit. Holloway won that fight. V, you lost that damn fight. Stop talking that shit like, oh, you think you didn't. No, you didn't. You know damn well in your heart you lost that fucking fight. Period.
I wonder what Adesanya thinks. Because you know they're in the same camp, right? They train at the same gym and shit.
Man.
Yeah,
okay.
Because you know they're gonna ask him, hey, so what'd you have in there? He was yeah. You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna say? Man, you gotta go back and see your boy and shit. Like, oh, like you thought I lost too? Like, nigga, you lost.
Go ahead and scoot on up to that fight anyway. Because we already know everybody out there that knows the fight game know how we won that fight. So we can go ahead and side up to the doggone Masvidal Usman fight.
Yeah. All right, first off, previously, like prior to the fight, I low-key expected Usman to dominate. Okay? I was trying in my heart.
As did I.
In my heart of hearts, I was like, Jorge does have a chance. I felt it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga has a chance, though. He was doing his thing. I gave him round one. I felt like he won round one. I felt like round two and shit, he was piecing him up. I felt like he was winning round two all the way up until Usman got inside and started riding him on the fucking fence. He couldn't take him down for shit for like 2 rounds straight and was just riding him on the fence. I've never seen somebody fight like such a bitch before. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to take somebody to the ground, but it's another thing to when you can't take them to the ground, that you just hold them on the fucking fence and you start doing the foot stomps just to keep the referee from stopping it. And your little body shots, you're not doing it. You're not cranking them back and doing it. You're like, I get they look good and shit in slow motion, but I mean, come on, you're not doing anything. You're literally doing this. Let go. Hold on.
Yes.
Like you're playing survival.
And see,
and then they literally, do you know that he did that for 10 minutes?
See, and that's what I'm saying.
He did that for 2 rounds. He was like, well, he had him controlled for 10 minutes. If you consider that control, I consider that survival. I consider that, hey, somebody come and break this up. That's what that looks like to me.
Well, people are gonna say
most referees would have stepped in and shit and said, all right, this had enough action. This is a fucking pay-per-view. Which referee and shit actually said that shit? Like, hey, people are paying money to see this shit, guys. Like, come on. Who the fuck? Oh, that was the Ngannou and Derek Lewis fight.
Yes. Because what the deal is people are gonna say, well, that's Usman's fight, whatever. Now, if Usman had kept his mouth shut prior to the fight, pre-fight, whatever. Now, I already had Usman like edging Masvidal, whatever, but the way he fought, you were running your mouth like you was about to get in here and square up with Masvidal.
I had him fighting him like he was gonna fight Tara Woodley, and he tried, but he couldn't do it.
Yes, you figured out that you couldn't fight Masvidal like that, and you did not do what you said you were gonna do. That is the problem I have with Usman. Not that, he actually won the fight, whatever. I'm pissed off at how he won the fight. Mm-hmm. How he won the fight. You said blah, 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 blah. You run in your mouth and you did not do that. You ran your mouth, but you went out like a little bitch compared to what your mouth was saying.
Yeah.
Now, if you hadn't said anything and you just fought your fight the way you fought, because you are the champion. So, yes, Masvidal has to go in there and take it from you. That would have been all good and dandy, fine, whatever. But you ran your mouth and you fought like somebody that was scared.
Yes.
That's the problem.
Yes.
That I had with that fight. Not that he won, it's how he won in his mouth prior to. That is the problem. Not that I don't like, Usman or whatever. No, that's not the deal. It's how he went out. That is the deal, period.
Mm-hmm. And I don't understand how people don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, he had control. Like, in real life, guys, if you see that nigga's getting thrown off of your boy, or he's getting punched out.
Yes.
Like, what are you doing? Fight, dude. Get off the fence. Like, do something. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to be there, like, at least do something and shit. Like, if not, motherfucker, get this nigga off me.
They just stayed and hugged. This is MMA. And you wrapped him up like a boxer.
The reason why he was allowed to do that was because the referee allowed him to do that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? People want to, I hate when people consider, compare him to fucking, Mayweather. Look, Mayweather's not the same. Mayweather outpunches people. You know what I'm saying? In order to fucking win in boxing, you have to outpunch somebody.
Also,
that's not the way it works. He also doesn't hold.
I was just about to say that. Mayweather does not hug you. He does his defense, and it's your fault you can't connect with him. Not anybody else's. Your fault that you can't connect with him, because when he wants to connect with you, he connects with you.
You've never seen or heard of people complaining about Mayweather. He was holding the whole time. Ever. They always say he was running.
He say he was running, but actually he was not.
But
running.
Roy Jones can run, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali can run, quote unquote. Sugar Ray Leonard can run, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying?
See,
it's like
they call it running.
Other people can run.
But what it is, it's called elusive.
Yeah.
It's called elusive.
Thank you.
He's elusive. You can't cut off the ring. That is your fault.
His hit to not get hit ratio is fucking is the best in the game.
Man.
Career wise.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's fucking fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like, when the motherfucker gets up out the ring and shit with him or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, usually half the motherfuckers were knocked out, by the way.
Yeah.
That's a big difference. Usman, it's not like that, guys. It goes to decision. Mayweather knocked out 60% of his fucking his opponents.
For all you that did not know that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's Mayweather. He had to adjust because his body was breaking down. You know what I'm saying? But because he had the skill and knowledge and fundamentals and shit, you know what I'm saying? To like, you know what? I could just hit motherfuckers and not get hit. I don't have to be swinging and to keep motherfucker off me. I can just dodge this shit.
Which goes back to the Aldo thing. He needs to adjust his fight game.
Thank you. Not everybody can do what Mayweather does. And they're trying to compare that same shit to Usman. Not everybody can just hold somebody down.
Which is why Mayweather still has that zero on the other end of his career.
You know, if you're going to compare him to somebody, don't compare him to Mayweather. Compare him to George St. Pierre.
Yes. Compare him to another.
One of the most boring fucking hug you to death motherfuckers ever. You know what I'm saying? But George St. Pierre actually does more damage and shit, you know what I'm saying, from the top. You know what I'm saying? Than Usman does. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you might want to compare him to Randy Couture or something like that. Because Randy Couture, Jesus, that was boring. I don't know how he got so fucking big. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, but you want to compare this by so George St. Pierre. Who else was I gonna fucking bring up? Oh. So they're talking about now this is totally off
That's
UFC.
Okay. That's okay. We're done with the
totally off
you
UFC.
heard our views, our points on that whole card.
Masvidal did his thing.
Yes.
With what he had.
Well, Masvidal was trying to work with what he said he was going to do. Period. He was not trying to stray off a game plan. He was trying to.
I appreciate his effort. You've seen his effort in his face. You know what I'm saying? Like, to keep a dude like Usman and shit from taking you to the ground, you know what I'm saying? And ragdolling you pretty much or whatever, and just keeping you, holding you and shit like he does with everybody, is a feat itself.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly. Especially to do it the way he did it on a short notice. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. Like, he was tired, but he was even tired still keeping, you still can't really, even if you did take him on the ground shit, you couldn't keep him there.
No.
He was getting takedowns, this and that, but he wasn't really keeping him there like that. And then when he was down there and shit, he wasn't doing anything effective. At one point, he even grabbed his dick. Remember that shit?
Yes.
I don't know what the fuck that shit was about. This dude was trying to get a feel and shit. Fucking gay-ass Usman. You know what I'm saying? I probably should have said that, but I don't like him. He fights like a bitch. Like, you know, I guess good fighter, I guess. But in real life, bro, you're gonna get packed out fighting like that.
It was just how he won, yes.
Like that's not how you win fights in real life. Nobody considers you a winner. You know what I'm saying? Like, fighting like that. You survived. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You made it. You survived 5 rounds with Jorge Masvidal is what the fuck he did.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you made it out without getting knocked the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Or getting your fucking jaw broken. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
And motherfuckers like, oh, what about when he fought with Kobe Covington? The only time he stood up with somebody and shit is when he fight a bitch ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't tell me Kobe Covington and shit was somebody that people are intimidated by. You know what I'm saying? Look at the way he fought Woodley. Woodley didn't even have to throw any punches and shit for this motherfucker to take him down to the goddamn ground. You know what I'm saying? And hugged him, didn't do shit. Woodley just sitting there like, I guess this is what we're gonna do. I mean, and Willie wasn't really trying either. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, he was like kind of checked out. I don't know what the fuck's been going on with him and shit. He needs to chill out.
Yeah.
But so anyways, they're trying to set up Paquiao versus Triple G. That's actually legit in the works right now. First off, Paquiao, kudos to you, my friend. You have fucking nuts.
Paquiao has staying power.
He's got nuts.
He does. To want to fight Triple G.
Yeah.
Paquiao is about 67 years old, and he wants to
4
fight
feet
Triple G.
tall. And wants to go and fight a monster. Nobody wants to fight Triple G. Canelo doesn't want to fight Triple G. That's why he keeps running from his ass.
Hey, but see, man, the thing about Paquiao, you can never count him out because he still has the heart of a 26-year-old dude. This man has
know where
the
he's
heart
gonna get in trouble,
of a 4-year-old lion.
And Triple G has the heart of a fucking Triple
G has Triple G has the same heart, but what Triple G's advantage is he has comparative to Paquiao. He has the strength of a gorilla compared to Paquiao, the strength of a chimpanzee. Now,
Pacquiao's going to be getting in and out.
Yeah, chimpanzees have strength.
The only way he's going to win.
May have a little bit more speed on the gorilla, but when that gorilla hits you, and don't think that the gorilla is slow because he is not slow, his punches are going to hurt a lot more.
When you talk about timing, he has timing. That's how he's able to hit Canelo as much as he's able to hit him.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
You know what I'm saying? People don't understand that shit. Like Canelo, that's why Canelo didn't say that. Like, this motherfucker hit me. I don't know how. He's not swinging fast. He could just hit motherfuckers. I can't tell you how and shit. He's an accurate ass, heavy-handed motherfucker.
I'm about to say, because he's precise. When he wants to hit you, when he wants to swing, I should say, he's going to make it count. He's not trying to throw unnecessary blows.
He doesn't throw bullshit punches. If he's throwing a punch, it's going to hit you.
Just be throwing it and judge says, oh, that was a point. No. When he throws, he's throwing with ill intent. He's throwing with the intent to make contact, not the intent to keep you at bay. He's throwing punches and jabs with the intent to hit you. So, I mean, that's definitely a fight that I would love to see because
just because it's like a real David versus Goliath type fight.
It's
going to be a little quick motherfucker against a big powerful motherfucker.
Yes, it'll be extremely interesting. It's almost like you got that little dog hopping over the giant bulldog. Ding, 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 ding.
I feel like, in my opinion, this is the ballsiest move in boxing history.
Yes, because Pacquiao's been retired.
Pacquiao's not lifting weights to get that big, though, is what I'm saying.
Man, it's...
Triple G already said he's down to go down to 160 and shit and do it. Well, he says he's down to do that for Mayweather, so why wouldn't he do it for Pacquiao?
No, he would.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You know what's trippy though? Pacquiao would rather fight him than fight Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford wants that shit too.
I don't want to fight Terrence Crawford either. That's a different segment.
Do you think Terrence Crawford versus Triple G? Do you think he matches up better with Triple G than Pacquiao does? Or do you think Terrence Crawford is like, all right, nah, he probably won't beat Triple G, but he'll fuck up Pacquiao, but somehow Pacquiao has a chance of Triple G just match up? I don't think so. I feel like Terrence Crawford might be able to get him.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
He's one of those people.
Crawford is
I'm almost want to say Crawford might beat Spence.
That is the fight I want to see.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
That is the fight I want to see. So, I mean, that's going to be, yeah. See, we all off topic now and everything.
Nah, you said we could move on from this shit. So
we can.
We moved on. Like I said, I had something that I had to tell. Hey, I've been holding on to that for like a month.
Yeah.
Been waiting for a good time and shit.
That's some stuff.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
It's a heavy hitter right there. If y'all Paquiao versus Triple G, think about that shit.
Hey, we can continue that on a boxing segment. How about that?
Sure.
Because that will cause some questions or whatever, some inquiries. And if you guys got questions about that, bring it. Because
maybe our next segment should probably be Paquiao, Triple G, or the boxing scene in general.
Yes.
I feel like I haven't really touched too much on. Honestly, there's been a whole lot going on, to be honest.
No, we can bring up the what ifs. Yeah, because it's
we can do what ifs. There's actually
virus bullshit. It got shit. Fucking.
There's actually things going on though. Like there's actually things going on now. Like people are actually negotiating fights now. So I'm knowing about different fights coming up. Sean Porter's training right now. I forgot who the fuck he's fighting, but he's fighting somebody. I know. Danny Garcia. I think him and Errol Spencer is gonna fight next.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and we don't gotta get into it, but we can say it for another episode. But I'm just saying.
I got opinion on that.
Some shit. Got some shit.
Goodness. All right. Well, anyway, I believe we believe that was episode number 18. So
barely legal, baby.
You guys go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We're gonna keep this going. We're gonna try our best to keep it, more frequent. I know this whole virus thing got people in disarray, whatever, but we ain't stopped working. So we're trying to get everything in. Just keep supporting us. We appreciate all the support we get. We appreciate the negative comments as well as the positive comments, because all of it's gonna make us get better anyway. So we don't care. Bring it. All right. Like I say, you got any topics? Bring it up. At SelfFit.
Instagram.
You know what I mean? At Coach Carter 007. Hit me up.
At SelfFit _Brooks, actually.
See?
Everything's going to be in the goddamn description.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will.
We also got Shattered Cell Phone Repair. You know what I'm saying? Go get your electronics fixed over here. 6th and motherfucking Pacific at the corner in San Pedro.
We got our boy Chris. All this stuff's going to be on the doggone description.
Yeah, man.
We got bartenders. We got people that cook for you that will actually deliver to you.
Meal preps.
Check it all out.
Look, Chris, what is it? 881 Chris or some shit. My boy.
It's gonna be on there.
It's on the description. He's doing meal preps. He's delivering. He's cooking. He's feeding. He's also doing bartending. You know what I'm saying? He's everywhere.
We're trying to cover the whole spectrum, guys. The whole spectrum.
Yeah, we got Pirate Town clothing. We got fucking Roman Total Fitness clothing. Everything's in the description.
Bruh.
But we never do it. We've been lagging on it. And I'm sorry.
We'll keep up. But our bad.
Yeah,
but anyway.
Sorry, sponsors.
We love y'all. Tune in for the next one. Episode 19. Coming at you
real soon.
All right. Coach and Sale. Out.
All right. That's what I'm talking about.